Hello, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to be wrapping up all our HTML lesson in this series. So what we're going to be doing right now is tidying up everything we've learned uh, from the beginning and put more structure to our HTML. So in the next three lessons, but we're going to be doing everything together in just one video. So if you find this channel helpful, or you want to share with people in your school or your colleagues at home or friends, kindly share it. So my idea is that everyone should actually know how to code HTML because it's the language of the web, and is becoming more popular, is becoming more powerful day in day out. So, and what I think is that technology is taking over a lot of things. So it's not just for the experts, computer science guru or mathematicians. So technology should be for everyone, and that's exactly what this channel is about. So to guide everyone to be able to adopt technology, and starting with HTML and building for the web, which I think is very very accessible and is the easiest way to start out in tech. So even though you want to go into any aspect of technology, and I believe that having understanding of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript give you a lot of head start. You understand, and then you can grow out from there. So in this series, we're going to talk about something. So we have this div element, and what does div element does? So div element is what we use to like put structure to things, to like put group of element in together and nest them in one category. So I don't know if that makes sense, but the idea is that a div element can help you organize and put together some sections of your HTML so that it can be nested in one group. So like for instance, we have this code here, things cat love, things cat hate. So we can actually put all of them in the div, or we could just do it one after the other. We can say, okay, let's have things cat love in one div, and then maybe we close this. And then we have things cat 8, and we close this also in another div. So what this does visually, like, you're not going to see anything, but then because of the way our brain reads stuff, this gives us some kind of understanding that, oh, this is things cats love, and then they are all in one section, and then this is things cat 8, and they are all grouped together. So when we get to CSS and we start to style, maybe we want to style the background of this things cat 8 to be red, danger, and then things cat love to be blue, to be something mild, sky blue, or pink represents love. Or we can say, okay, things cat 8 should be red background, and then things cat love, things cat 8 should be black background, because I don't know. And then we want to give this maybe pink background. This 8 should be, okay, maybe yellow or red background, so they are scared of it. So and that's it. And another thing is that you can even nest all the nests together, because we have all of these individually, we have this also individually. Then we can create a wrapping div for everything. So what this does is like, okay, these items here, they are now being grouped together. Maybe we want to give them, all of them, a shadow, or we want to give all of them like a borderline, and then we can use this div element to target the whole thing because it's the parent. Another thing you want to remember is that we have this parent and child. So, and then inside this we have this parent, and then we have the child element, and that is how this work. But for the case of this, I think we just want to like we want to have this in place, but then we want to remove this, we want to remove this, and then we want to remove this. So because from this here, what they want us to do is to wrap all of this into one div, and that should make our test to pass, I think. So your div element should have a closing tag. Okay, because I did not remove this, and then this should work. Nice. So the next thing we want to talk about is doc type. So what is doc type? So in HTML, doc type is something that inform our browser that this thing, this page you are looking at, is an HTML page. So that's it. It's as simple as this. What you're looking right now is an HTML page, and then we can then have our HTML, and then we have our closing HTML, and it's as simple as that. So every other thing can go inside the HTML. So we can now put maybe an h1 tag here and said, like we said before, hello world, and close this h1. So you can read more about this doc type, I think. So, but every HTML page you create should have this doc type. And also, aside from that, this doc type tell your HTML page that is using the HTML5 standard. So that is what that means. So we are informing the browser that this page you're looking at is using HTML5 standard tags, and that is why you have to put this there, and then all of this HTML. If we run this now, I think this should run. So right now we have this page. So it's cool. So we have our doc type, we have our title. We didn't talk about title before, but title is when you have a title. If you look at your browser here, you can see we have this basic HTML and that's a title. So whatever you have in here is going to show up on the title of your bar of your browser. So, and there are other things also you could add to your HTML aside from title. So we have like what we call this head tag and closing head. And I think also like our head tag, actually our title should go inside our head tag. So, and other things can go inside our head tag, which is called meta tags. So, but we'll learn more about that later. And another thing you want to do, after we have this head, we want to have body also. Right now, everything we have here, they're just like dump inside this HTML, which is something we don't want to have. So, because there is a special tag called body. So what body does is this, tell you that everything in this place are the main body of your HTML page. So that is what that does. So everything inside here are the main content of your HTML. So everything here goes to the header. We can put search engine descriptions and all of this metal. So for search engine to be able to read about that page. And then the main content of that page, everything goes into this body. So from the beginning and the end, everything that you show up here go into the body. So, and that is the right way to be able to structure your HTML elements. And then you can see that we have, so I did the markup. So there is a head and a body. The head element should only include the title, and the body element should only include the h1 and p tag. So the body element, we have this h1 here, and then we have this p tag. So we can remove the meta tag for now. So this is how you structure a standard HTML page. So this is the end of our HTML tags. If you want to read anything more, just click on this and go to the MDN reference to read more about it. And it's really a lot of information on MDN. So thank you for following to the end of this code along and read along an explanation with Free Code Camp. If you don't have a Free Code Camp account already, try and sign up. It's very amazing. And the next video I'm going to do is going to be a whole workshop, maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour long, where I'm going to go over everything we have learned so far but using our computer. How do you set up your computer for coding HTML? So how do you, what ID do you use? All of those things are going to be explained. So subscribe to this channel, and then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.